You know what I'm saying? Because you know why I don't like that? Deleting tweets are pointless.
Yeah, I know.
It's actually the most pointless thing in the world to delete a tweet.
Especially in this
You said it, it's out there, people are gonna grab it, they're gonna repost it, they're gonna retweet it. I don't like the backtracking. If that's how you feel, stand on it. Elliott Wilson. That's why I don't like Elliott Wilson always apologizing to people after he says some shit. Even if I disagree with what he says, which majority of the time I do, I don't agree with him constantly apologizing. Because if you're that person that puts things out there and wants smoke and then apologizes every time, why should we believe you in the first place?
Well, I think Elliott is a nice person. So I think that once confronted, he feels guilty about what he said.
Well, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Listen to Juicy J. Listen to Juicy J. It's okay to shut the fuck up.
But
Who's telling people they gotta talk?
But also, I think he feels a way because the climate has changed and he feels like he's not a part of the race anymore.
Well, that's silly for him to think that. He's Elliott Wilson.
It is silly for him to think.
Elliott Wilson has been around a long time. You know, he was the editor-in-chief of XXL magazine. He launched a fantastic platform with my man B. Dot called Rap Radar. You know, when everybody was running to .coms back in the day, Rap Radar was definitely one of the ones. You know, he evolved. He turned that into a great podcast with Rap Radar. Like, there's no reason for Elliott Wilson to feel insecure about his position in culture. But guess what? I'm not using that. I'm not letting him use that as an excuse. You know, some shit you should feel bad for, as you just said, Nyla. We've all done it. We've all said things where we felt bad. But you can't feel bad for every fucking thing. Every single time he's criticized somebody this year, he's ended up apologizing.
Well,
and I'm not saying nothing to Elliott that I haven't told Elliott. Me and Elliott had this conversation off
I think
air.
the Nicki shit he definitely needs to apologize for.
No, because he didn't diss Nicki. He should apologize. He should apologize to Kai. He should apologize to Kai. And if he felt like that about Kai, stand on it.
But no, he did. The apology technically felt like it was for them. It felt more to Kai than...
You're right. Let me take a step back. He shouldn't have been criticizing Kai in the first place. I don't know Kai Cenat from a can of paint, never met the young man, but I salute that young man for everything that he's built. You know why? Because Kai Cenat is everything we say we want hip-hop to be. Mm-hmm. We say we get tired of motherfuckers talking shit about other artists all the time, beefing with each other. We talk about how we can't stand to see people just going in on rants. God bless you. We hate to see people going in on rants all the time. Like, everything that we say is negative within the culture. Kai ain't doing none of that. Kai is fucking Soul Train. Kai is Soul Train.
His streams are always positive.
Streams are positive. You go watch Kai Cenat, you see him dancing, having a good time, listening to music. What could you say negative about that? That's why it's just pure hate. And I don't like hate. I like constructive criticism. You know, I like people who, you know, can look at something and give a nice, objective take on it. What Elliott did to Kai Cenat was pure hate. There's nobody that's of Elliott Wilson's stature who should look at Kai and feel threatened in any way, shape, or form.
But what if he's looking for something, like he wanted to interview with Nicki Minaj? Like he wanted Kai
what?
I'm saying he's coming from that perspective because he does.
But I feel like all them older podcast niggas be doing that shit. All them niggas be inciting beefs. And, you know, one person goes sit with this platform, so then they go shit on the person who just interviewed with them just so they can get a headline and talk. Like,
I don't think it's just podcasters. I think it's entertainers and creatives. They're sensitive about their work, and then sometimes when they feel a way, they lash out. Like Drake lashed out against you when you said something negative about him.
Was it a lash out?
Sure, but that's not the same. What Elliott did to Kai is not that.
Yeah, but you weren't hating on him. You were giving constructive criticism. And
I'm always hating on Drake.
I mean...
What's wrong with y'all? Have I told y'all this? I'm always hating on Drake. What are we talking about?
Forgetting the contract they have.
Yeah, because I do give constructive criticism, but majority of my criticism of Drake, whether you agree with it or not, throughout the years has been hate.
That's why I don't listen to you.
And I don't. By the way, I don't have a reason to hate Drake. it's just, it's from childhood.
So you part of the problem.
No. Historically, light-skinned men have always gotten teased.
You're your own
dark-skinned men have always
really
teased light-skinned men.
And vice versa.
No.
So you
ain't no light-skinned men ever teased us. Are you crazy? Nino Brown stabbed Nino Brown, what the fuck? Nino Brown stabbed the pretty nigga from the bank in the hand. It wasn't the other way around. Okay? All right? No, I'm just fucking with y'all. But
no, I know you're not, too.
I don't know if I am or not, but I know I'm serious about what I'm saying about Elliott. What Elliott did is pure hate on Kai Cenat, and I did not.
It's not just Elliott. All these niggas be hating for no reason.
Well, you're right, but this is the most recent example. And the reason I think this is so egregious is because Kai is 22 years old.
The baby.
Kai is the leader of the new school when it comes to hip hop. Mm-hmm. Period. We don't got to call it journalism, but he's a hip hop personality. But why is what he doing not journalism? I saw him sitting with Nicki, and I saw Nicki telling a story to him that Nicki said she ain't never told nowhere else. About the record with Drake, where she said that she broke down that how the record was supposed to be on Drake's album, but then she decided to use it for hers and yada, yada, yada. Is that not journalism?
It is.
How is that not journalism?
I don't know if that's journalism. I think
Why not?
So what is journalism then? What is journalism?
I think
Talking about
journalism
like a conversation that's just asking questions and getting answers.
I think it's like research. Like she's volunteering that information versus just
but y'all shouldn't put it in a box. It's like if you conduct an interview, hey, if you dancing and having fun while doing it, but if you're still finding out information about the person that they've never said anyplace else, that's still an interview. You're still finding it.
So is journalism just the documentation of something, or is it actually like doing research and then...
Probably a combination of both.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just say